Humboldt Park. Yep, that's Humboldt Park. When I worked for Chicago Northwestern, I worked this rail here. This is Monticello Avenue, Division Street. Mr. Gyro's got a good beef sandwich too. You're officially in the hood now. This used to be Leaf Gum Factory. This is where I got caught stealing gum in the back there.
Said they were throwing them away.
Yeah, they had a big barrel of stuff that they couldn't use. So I wonder if St. Anne's Hospital is still there. There used to be St. Anne's Hospital over here. Yeah, there it is. It's still here. 2 doors down on this side is Johnny Roach's house.
Oh yeah.
Mark Miles lived in an apartment building over here with his parents on the first floor. Made Ohio Street go this way?
It used to be
a one-way the other way. Oh, we got the road closed there. Damn. That church has always been there. It used to be the 6 o'clock bells that would ring, and that's how I knew when to come home. Oh wow, that used to be a market back in the day, and it still is. But it's a different owner, obviously.
Ferdinand.
I have to go this way just to enter from the other side, I guess. If I can even get there. Fuck, they got all these one-way streets going the wrong way. I might have to go to Cicero Avenue and come back. Down there. What'd you say?
I said these roads are beat to shit.
Yeah.
This one's nice. Traps are a little annoying. Way this way now, huh?
This is right there.
That lot?
Yep. That used to be the Rosalind's house next door to us in the back. But right here is where our house used to be years ago.
Wow.
4916 West Ohio. Newell's lived across the street. She went to school with me. The neighborhood looks completely different to me. You know? It just looks really different as a kid as opposed to here's where I used to hang around as a kid and play baseball all the time. This fence was smaller, and that's where I fell. Over here is where I fell on my arm and broke it when I was a kid. Shelter courts, that was in the middle there. We used to always play. They had pool tables in there and shit. This is where I hung around. Catch the bus right there in the corner. That used to be all rows of apartments and taverns.
Really?
Right here. They actually moved the bus stop over here. Moved it where that guy's standing, and it used to be right there. I think it was about a half an hour to get to school. 40 minutes, depending on the buses. This is Cicero Avenue. This is where I'd catch the bus to go to school.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'd get off there, wait for the Division Street bus, and then head down to school. Yeah, either I walked down Division Street from home, or else I just got on the Chicago Avenue bus. Students it cost 25 cents to take the bus with transfer. Down Rice Street, block down, was Leo Rizzo's house. Here's Richie's beef stand that I worked at. Right there.
What's that? Lucia's fast food, I think it might say now.
That's what it says now, but it used to be Richie's Beef. That's where I got my first job. Well, that was my first real job, besides newspaper route.
Which was around here?
No, my route newspapers was over on the other side of Chicago Avenue. So it was a little bit of a walk. Wait, oh, that guy's there.
Gotcha.
Goes that way.
Oh, these buildings still look pretty cool.
Yeah, they're pretty. Some of them are still managed.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Laverne Street. I don't remember that being here. I'm gonna go down Iowa. This was Little Dago. This whole block here, Locascio, La Montesanos, Zacharias, God, everybody and their mother that's Italian lived on this block, and they were all in these 3 flats. There's Locaccio's house. He actually stopped here not too long ago. There was Phil Locaccio's house. And the Zacharias lived right there. Richie's Red Hots, right at the top.
Yeah.
Homemade Italian beef. Same trucking firm in back. A drugstore that's where I used to get my cherry cokes and stuff. That building next to this Cut Rate Liquors used to be a newspaper office. That's where I used to get my route papers and head to do my route. This used to be a bakery. Right here, this Jennings People's Chapel. That used to be Haver's funeral home. That Eddie Haver he went to school with me. That used to be a grocery store on the corner there. Here's where I went to grammar school. Our Lady Hope of Christians on your right. Most of it's gone. It used to fill up the whole block. But here is a Banner Academy now, but that used to be Help Christian School. This was the 7th and 8th grade section on this side with the gymnasium. And then the rest of the school was where this open lot is now. It's gone. There's the church, beautiful church, kind of like St. Hedwig's. But yeah, all this was school, and then this used to be the convent for the nuns, right here. Maybe it's still is.
Sister home, it says on it. Sister house, yeah.
Yep, that used to be their convent. These used to be all the neighborhood boys. What are these white people doing here? That was the rectory, priest rectory. I'm assuming it still is.
St. Mark International Christian Church.
Oh, it's not even a Catholic church anymore. They got rid of it. All right.
You got the Temple of...
This is Laverne. This street is crazy to drive down. It's really narrow and park cars and you gotta go in and out, in and out, in and out. Well, this is basically where I hung around, not so far east, but it's a little further up.
Okay.
This used to be a restaurant. This is Laramie. Oh, it's the restaurant still there. I'm sorry. Oh, it's all boarded up. Okay, here we go. That wasn't there. Marty's Lounge was right there. This is where we hung around the most.
Marty's Lounge?
Yeah. It's not there anymore.
What? Like
see Percy's Palace there?
Yeah.
That's where Marty's Lounge used to be.
Huh.
That's where we'd hang around. All of us.
I like the name of that place. Uncle Nephew's Clip Joint.
One ice storm, I came sliding through this intersection, turned my car completely around, and in the same move kept going the other way.
could race up this street. Huh? No, you can't.
I tell you, when I first got my license and drove the car, I drove around this block. Just kept driving around the block because I wanted to just drive. And this cop sees me doing that, and he pulls me over on Division Street. He goes, what are you doing? I go, I'm just driving around the block. He goes, yeah. He goes, I've seen you drive around the block 5 fucking times. He goes, what are you doing? I said, officer, I just got my license. This is the first day I'm driving. I said, I think it's fun. And he started laughing. He goes, yeah, okay. I understand. Well, these streets are fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess Chicago wouldn't take care of this neighborhood.
Yep. Yeah, this street sucks.
Anyway,
All right.
anyway, this is John Hay School's right here. This is where we hung around.
Huh.
Boy, they got these speed bumps. Good friend of mine, Sue White. They live right there. There's John Hay right here. I'll go down there.
All right.
But this is where we all hung around. There was a group of around 50 guys. We all hung around here and played ball, played basketball. But here, yeah, you can play basketball over here. Fast pitching was in the corner there. The street's all fucked up. See? John Hay Public School. When we'd pull up here, we'd all park our cars here. It would be 3 o'clock in the fucking morning and we'd be out here smoking weed, doing stuff. But this was a long walk for me. It was a couple of miles to get here from where I actually was living. And that apartment building there in the wintertime, I'd go sit in that door there and keep warm while I waited for my friends to come out. Sometimes they wouldn't show up. So I'd end up going back home. But this was more open too. They didn't have a fence in the middle here like this. It was just all wide open. And 4th of July, what we'd have Roman candle fights. We divide ourselves into two. One group on this side, one group on the other, and we'd shoot Roman candles at each other. Come here.
Okay.
Fast pitching was, see where that door is right there in that building?
Yeah.
That would be the pitcher's mound usually right there. The fast pitching, you draw a box, paint a box, it was back there permanently for the strike zone. And you'd play fast pitching, be 1-on-1, 2-on-2, you could play 3-on-3. And then you'd play singles and homers. So if you got a base hit past the pitcher, it was a single, then you had to hit over the fence for a home run. That was a home run across the street. I've hit that building a couple times playing from back here.
This was your hangout from age what to what?
I'd say from 8th grade until like the early 20s. This place on the corner used to be a candy shop. They had some great stuff. That used to be a liquor store. Jeffers food thing. Now, if you can believe this, I don't think it's still here, but this used to be the district command for the police department. I don't think even they moved out. It's pretty bad when the police move out.
Seeing the signs are calling this Austin Village now?
Oh, is it? Something fancy? Trying to get people to move in instead of Austin fuckface? This was a grocery store all the time. I don't know what it is now. It looks like it's closed up. Yeah, I wouldn't come through here at nighttime.
Yeah.
Sunday morning's good. Everyone's still in bed. Big Mo's. Barney's Pizza. Never heard of them. I know we used to go on in the old neighborhood. We'd go to Fathers and Sons Pizza. That was over in Bucktown area. When Jack got his license in the car, we'd drive out over there. But in town, I remember we used to order from someplace, but I'll be damned if I can remember where we ordered from. And here is the Chicago line, and there's Oak Park right there.
That's Oak Park?
Yeah, that's Oak Park. That's the beginning of Oak Park right there. straight through. But what they did, see, they did these things so that the blacks couldn't come over to Oak Park.
Nice.
So they made barriers. This hospital's been here forever too.
Did you say your dad used to head totally out of the neighborhood to go to a different church?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a Polish church. It was over on Kostner and Augusta Boulevard. He'd walk over there because he wouldn't have anything to do with those Irish pricks.
What was the church you went to?
Help Christians.
Gotcha.
Yeah. The rest of the family went to Help Christians. My dad would go to the other one. He was a motorman on this Lake Street line for years. Driving that train, high on cocaine. No, he wasn't. He wasn't high on cocaine. He liked beer and whiskey.
Right.
That's Columbus Park. Good golf course there back in the day. Oh God, me and Roach and Rizzo would head out. I think we were about 13, 14.
Later.
No, actually, golf is not popular now anymore. We got the back here since 72.
Why have you stayed away so long?
No reason to come back. Boy, that's all shady. There's gas station. Yeah, there it is. 1971 I graduated. And then I used to take the Division Street bus to get here.
Yeah, wasn't there a closer school?
Oh yeah. There was, but the Holy Trinity as far as tuition goes was one of the least expensive in Chicago, so that's why Jack went there, so that's why Mom sent me there.
Yeah.
She was gonna send Michael there, and I kind of talked her out of it.
Right.
So he went to Holy Cross. Way up north. That was that's the doors I used to use to get in every day. I didn't drive, so I didn't have a car to put over here. I guess that's where the students were. That's actually where Aunt Pat went to school. That used to be a girls' school, and I forget the name of the school, but now they've combined them, and it's co-ed now at Holy Trinity, where back in the day it was just boys. But yeah, Patsy graduated from there. Of course, Jack graduated from Holy Trinity.
Where did Joanne go?
Holy Name Cathedral, down on Chicago Avenue and State Street. Here's the front, Holy Trinity High School. And then sometimes when I wasn't taking the bus, I'd walk down here. This used to be a smoke shop on the corner. I'd get a pack of cigarettes for 25 cents a pack. And then the subway's right over here. So I'd get on the subway, take that downtown, transfer to the Lake Street L, and then take the Lake Street L to Cicero Avenue, and Cicero Avenue to Ohio Street. That store that used to be called RB's, used to be men's clothing. That's where I used to got my first leather jacket there. I bought that there.
Really?
Yeah.
No, is that where the CVS is? Something like that?
Yeah, it's gone. This is all new. This was always Latin King territory, Puerto Rican neighborhood.
Always?
Yeah, even back in the day. It used to be pretty rough to get, especially sometimes at night, trying to get to practice or to a game that I had to play. Go ahead and take the bus through the hood. They weren't very welcoming. Got your tavern every corner. You just bought another tavern.
Old style.
Yep, that's Chicago.